Okay, so just to give you a little indication of what it comes with, you have a little kit, Women's Results Kit. There's like a little newsletter in there that has Marie Osmond's picture. Here's your little on-the-go meal planner. It's really per size. There's what you're supposed to eat, what you can eat as far as your dairy option, protein option, fruit options, and how much. There is, let's see, there's a sample page, so you can kind of keep track of what you're supposed to have during the day. And then the back section is a dining out guide. It kind of shows you some of the things that you can pick when you go out to eat. I think that's great that Nutrisystem knows that there are going to be times when you're just not going to eat their food. You're going to go out to eat. And then there's the meal planner book. The first half of this book is your meal planner. And it has space for a date. And then your breakfast, your lunch, your snack, and your dinner. And it tells you exactly what you're supposed to have. So you just check the little boxes off as you go. If you want to, there's an option over here to write it down. You also have free tools on their Nutrisystem.com website. And if you have an iPhone, I don't have an iPhone, I use an iPod Touch. You can use the Nutrisystem app, which you can also enter your food in there, and your weight and measurements and things like that. There is also the grocery guide in here. Again, it's just a bigger version of what's in the on the go meal book. And it gives you your options for your dairy, your proteins, your fruits, your carbs, your fats, your vegetables, and there's extras. And then it gives you a little information about placing your next order, and it gives you lists of all their foods. And then there's a more, I don't really know, let's see what word I would use here. There is a bigger version of portion guidelines and tips for eating out, and even more of an extensive list as far as where you're going and what choices you have. It gives you bad choices, better choices, and some tips like there. And fancy that I zoom right in on the fast food. So I like the fact that you can have a plain hamburger, small child size. They tell you no French fries. So if you go to some place like Wendy's, you could do their small kid size hamburger plain, no cheese, with ketchup and mustard, no mayo. And you could have a baked potato with that instead of the fries. Wendy's is a good option. McDonald's, not so much. Used to be in the past when I was on a plan. You could, I did a small cheeseburger. Sometimes if cheese, for those that don't know, I did Weight Watchers, and I would actually count the points for the cheese. And then there would be times when I would just do the small kids burger, and I would allow myself the small fries and just count the points. But I'm trying to get away from that, which is why, I picked to do Nutrisystem, because I want to reteach myself all the things that I used to know. They have Indian food, and I'm kind of all over the map today, and I apologize if you're having a hard time following with me. I haven't been up for very long, and I don't really have this all planned out. I just wanted to hurry up and get a video up so I can get started. Let's see, what else do we have? Dining out, more dining out. Pretty much has every type of food you could think of. And then there's this little making the grade section, which I thought was really neat. And it has all the terms that you might find in a restaurant, and it gives you sort of a definition of them, and then it grades it. And you see there's a whole lot of C's. But there's actually quite a few A's, and I'm quite surprised to see that there's a lot of A's. So, just like Weight Watchers, where they let you pretty much eat anything and everything that you want. The bad thing about that is when they give you a set of points, and I'm guilty of this too, you get to the point where you want to find this dessert or that sweet thing or this snack item for the least amount of points. So instead of trying to eat fruits and vegetables like you should be, you're trying to find desserts and sweets and maybe snack items and things that will fit into your point plan, and that's probably not the best thing in the world. You know, I certainly learned my lesson from that, and towards the end of my program, I was eliminating a lot of that stuff and incorporating a lot more fruits and vegetables, which made it a lot easier for me to run 7 miles a day. And that's kind of what I'd like to do. I'm not so much trying to get back into the running because of my hip and shoulder and back problems that I have. That's probably not going to be a very good idea. But, you know, I'd like to be able to get back on the treadmill, and I would like to be able to get back into yoga. And, you know, I'm hoping that this is, like I said in the other video, I'm hoping this is going to be my year. You know, and not only am I using this for myself, I'm going to use this to help Big M and Little M along the way. The other book that this comes with is a resource guide, and it's Get the Facts on Counseling Options Online Community. And it kind of goes through the tools and all of the things that the website offers. There is free counseling. You can call 24/7. You can do it online. You can send an email. The website is awesome. It has a great community. I've already started talking to a couple of the people. Kind of said, hi, hello, I'm coming back. I'm starting Monday. And they've been really supportive and welcoming. And then there's, of course, the frequently asked questions. And then over here it gives you the numbers and how to get a hold of your counselor. And then it talks a little bit about exercise. You don't have to become a gym rat. The only reason I'm deciding to join a gym, again, is because I would like to, first of all, I have anxiety, and I've always had a fear of the gym. And I think that if Big M goes with me and we go a couple times during the week, that maybe I can kind of get over that a little bit. And then it'll be a good thing for him and I to do together. And because they have a children's center, and I think it would be a great influence, and I think Little M would have a lot of fun because her mama lives about an hour away from us, and all of her friends are there. So I think maybe this might be a good opportunity for her to make some little friends, you know, on our side of this here. So that I think it's going to be a good thing, you know. And the Y offers a great family plan. You know, the price really can't be beat. It is a little bit of a drive for us. It'll probably take us anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what direction we go in. Where we live, we're kind of in a smaller town, but we have pretty big city on either side of us. So, you know, it'll just depend. But I think it's going to be a good thing. I don't know when I'm going to start going. It might actually be, you know, a few weeks from now. But I do have, and I really should be having you guys look at me while I'm talking, but yeah, I just got out of the shower and I have no makeup on and not really wanting to do that today. But I also didn't mean to ramble on so either. But you can always look at Casey while I talk, because, you know, she's my cutie patootie boxer there. But I think, you know, I'm not, the gym doesn't thrill me. Going to the gym doesn't thrill me. My grandmother belonged to the Y. I know they had a lot of water aerobics classes. I know that they have, obviously they have the pool there, and we like to swim. And so, you know, I think the drive will be worth it. And I think once I get into the routine of going, it probably won't seem such a giant anxiety attack waiting to happen. But I do have, like, I bought Big M this iron gym thing that connects to the doorway, or you can use it on the floors, all these neat little exercises, and he's supposed to put that up so that I can use it too. Downstairs in the basement, I have a treadmill, I have exercise ball, I have yoga mats, I have hand weights, I have stretchy band things, toning bands. I have a couple different kinds of those. And I actually have, it's kind of like a weight bench. You can lift weights with your arms, with your legs. You can kind of do a row type thing. All of my animals have left me. Here's my lovely office. my section. So here, Casey's gonna come back. So, and I have exercise videos. I just got Bob Harper from The Biggest Loser. I ordered his DVD set. I have a lot of Leslie Sansone's Walk Away the Pounds video series. I have Jillian Michaels. I have some of The Biggest Losers. I think I may even have some Tybo. I think that's downstairs. I still have some VHS exercise videos from way back in the day. You know, and those were actually worth hanging on to, because when I was exercising, I get bored, so I kind of have to switch it up. And I'm not very coordinated, so Tybo actually kind of makes me angry because I feel pretty ridiculous. I tried Zumba, and that made me even more frustrated. I have like 5 Zumba videos. I may try to do it again. I don't know. People seem to have a lot of fun with it. I did not. But I'm sure with anything else, you know, practice makes it a little better. So the Y does offer a Zumba class, so that might be worth looking into for me. So anyway, I've probably rambled on enough again. Maybe I should probably edit some of this out. Don't know. So anyway, that's it. Nutrisystem. Starting Monday.